What is going on, everybody? What's happening? How are you guys? Hope that you guys are great. Welcome to the Marketing Atlas Show. Episode 23, actually. Today's the 29th of July, and it's pretty cool to see you guys. And this is a free show. So some people are offering me money right now for what I'm doing, but this is a free show. So there's nothing to pay for. You just sit back, relax, enjoy. That's all you need to do. Okay, that's all that you need to do. Hope that you guys are doing great. Welcome to the Marketing Atlas Show, and episode 23. So things are coming up pretty cool. And let me actually post this in the Facebook group. By the way, we have a Facebook group. It's called Facebook Advertising Strategies for Entrepreneurs. And it's pretty cool, and you can access it by going to hernanvazquez.com/Facebook, and it's completely free. And I think you will be able to get some good stuff from it. But once again, this is a free show, nothing to pay for. So just sit back, relax, enjoy. By the way, if you have any questions, feel free to post them in marketingatlasshow.com. As I usually mention, I'm not going to be answering questions on Facebook or YouTube, whatever. It's just on marketingatlasshow.com. So go to marketingatlasshow.com to drop your questions and ask your questions. So we've been going strong with 23 sessions, 23 episodes, and funny enough, all of this stuff that's happening when it comes to branding, when it comes to organic, I'm fully aware that this is an organic way of generating traffic, or an organic way of generating awareness, if you would. And I'm a big advertising guy, right? And last week, I was talking to one of my consulting clients, and he started doing something similar to what I'm doing, right? Which is like going out there and going live and trying to help people doing this. And and he started saying, well, I'm not getting anything from it. Like, I've been doing this for 4 or 5 weeks. The viewership is going down and I'm not getting anything from it. And I'm like, that's actually true. That's what's going to happen. And that's actually what's going to happen when it comes to putting your content out there. And we started talking, and I told him, listen, if you're going to do this, you need to commit to the long run. Okay, and anything that you do on a frequent basis, like anything that you do either online through this, or you have a podcast, or maybe you have, a Facebook group like I do, or a YouTube channel, whatever, anything that relies on organic traffic to grow will take a long time to bear fruit. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be doing it, right? We've been doing this for 23 weeks, and I'm an ant, on this side of things. But here's the deal. Here's the kicker. On Semantic Mastery, which is one of my companies, we've been doing this for 5 years, almost 6 years now, okay? And it's been one of the best ways for us giving back to the community, but also number one, but also number two, it's been one of the best ways to actually generate goodwill. So if you're going to do anything when it comes to your online presence, you better buckle up and do it for the long run, okay? That's one of the best things that you can do when it comes to generating revenue online, but also generating awareness. Like, Rome wasn't built in a day. So why do you think that, you're just going to go live a couple times and then you're going to become a millionaire, right? That's not how it works. That's not how it happens. And that's a good thing, because that will kind of weed out people that are not willing to put in the effort, that are not willing to go all in, that are not willing to go, and do this for a long time. And, we'll wait out, and then all of us, the rest of us will stay here, kind of, So that is something that I want to tell you guys. So whatever it is that you're going to do, advertise, put your products out there, promote your, whatever it is that you're doing, make sure that you're doing it for the long run. Okay. That's my advice for you guys trying to, make it online or whatever. So that's the one thing. Now, the other thing that I want to mention, you guys, is that, we're getting a bunch of questions about disapprovals and about how to actually prevent Facebook ads disapprovals. And I started putting together a class. It's recorded live, and basically it's a class on how to actually prevent Facebook ads disapprovals. All right, that's basically the whole deal. So the whole deal is how to protect your business manager, how to prevent Facebook ads disapprovals, and you can get access to that class. It's really inexpensive right now by going to hernanvazquez.com/disapproval. So let me actually put it in the comments in marketingatlasshow.com. Let me put it in the comments right here so that you guys can get access to it. And it's pretty cool. You know, I've been getting a lot of good reviews. So it's hernanvazquez.com/disapprovals. It's really inexpensive right now because I'm still recording it. And one of the good things about recording it is that basically I can answer all of your questions. Okay, so that's kind of the good deal about it. And you get to pay less than everyone else, which is pretty cool. All right, cool. So let's hop in a couple of questions that we have right here. By the way, it's hernanvazquez.com/disapprovals, and you will be able to get access to that class. We're still recording it. We have a couple weeks to go, but it's pretty cool. All right. So let's see what questions we have. We have Armand here with the question, the weekly question. Thank you, Armand, for bringing your questions to the show. And his question is, what's your take on affiliate promoting products for you or your companies? Okay, so here's my approach to affiliate marketing as a whole. Okay, my company, like Semantic Mastery, I keep on mentioning Semantic Mastery, which is one of my companies. Semantic Mastery has been initially. We decided to go the affiliate product route. Like that was our guess at the beginning. Like at the very beginning, we didn't know what we were doing, whatnot, and we were kind of, trying to get our products out there. And our products were good. We were having some traction, but, we decided, hey, what happens if we go to other people? They already have lists, they already have following and whatnot, and try to promote our products. And we kind of hit a brick wall. And the reason why we kind of hit a brick wall is because out of our inexperience doing that, we realized that each affiliate, they have their own agenda, right? Their own agenda is to push their own products. Like that's their agenda right there. So we were really struggling with it for quite a while, actually. For the first couple of months, we were really struggling with, when it came to those promotions, and we didn't get any traction. And we then decided to hire, this was like later down the road, but we decided to hire an affiliate manager, and that didn't work either. And we decided to take kind of the bull by its horns, if you would, and kind of drive our own boat and our own car, and decided, hey, listen, we're not going to depend on anyone. We're just going to do this thing called Humday Hangouts, and we're also going to go ahead and advertise. We're going to do those two things. So we're going to put together content that people want to consume, number one, but also number two, we're going to advertise. That was basically our guest. And it went really well. Like actually we started getting really good traction. That was one of the best decisions that we made as a company, is to stop depending on other people's lists, other people's traffic and whatnot, and start building our own list, start building our own, presence, online presence, if you would. That was one of the best things that we could do. Now, affiliate marketing as a whole, I'm not saying it doesn't work. Like a lot of people that I know, they made a lot of money doing affiliate promotions, but it all comes down to building your own list, like actually providing a service and providing value to your following, number one, but also number two, being really, really adamant with the quality of the products that you're pushing. And lo and behold, we have been guilty about pushing products that then we didn't know at the time, but they wouldn't have the support that we would expect. Okay, and that was completely on us. Like we didn't know at the time the products that we launched or that we promoted, that we supported, they were solid at the time, but then you never know. Like most people in this industry, they do not last. Like most people, they don't last. That's why you have a bunch of garbage products out there, like $7 products that they don't do shit. They're so bad, and they're not supported, and they're like, they just have a pretty landing page and that's it. And they have a lot of people promoting them, and then you end up with a shitty product with shitty service. So the good news about affiliate marketing is that it's a really good secondary or tertiary avenue for you to promote your business. Like it's a good avenue. Like don't get me wrong, I have a couple of friends that they are promoting their businesses through affiliate marketing, but it's like a secondary thing, right? It's not like you actually are doing like you're basing your business based on other people's promotions. That's not what I like to do. What I like to do is to advertise, to build my list, and to actually go from there. That's basically what I like to do. So to answer your question, like some people will come to me and say, hey, I have this amazing product, should we promote it? And the reality is that if I don't test it first, if I don't like really test it and have the time to actually test it and say, this is an awesome product, I don't recommend it. And if I do test it and I love it, then I would recommend it. Like for instance, I use ActiveCampaign every single day as my CRM. And every time somebody asks me, hey, what's the best CRM? I keep on saying ActiveCampaign because that's what I use, right? That's basically what I use. So, for me to promote a product, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. So if somebody comes to me and say, hey, Hernan, we have this amazing product, like first off, I need to be interested enough to actually test it. And usually I don't have the time to do it, like honestly, and unfortunately, because I'm missing out. But that's basically my deal. And also, if some people will come and tell me, hey, Hernan, I want to promote your products to my audience. And I say, yeah, sure, let's do it. But I just want to make sure that I'm providing value to your audience. This shouldn't be a cash grab because it's your name, it's my name behind it. So it's a big deal. It's a really big deal. So that's how I take it. I think it could be a good opportunity for you to actually grow your list, make money and whatnot. But that's not something that I focus on. I'm focused on paid advertising and building businesses, if that makes sense. Thank you, Armand, by the way. Okay, cool. So let's see. All right. So what's up, Joe? How's it going, brother? Okay, so Joe is asking, made a mistake with creating a new pixel. Is there a way to delete the pixel or rename it so I remember not to use it? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. So I'm not entirely sure if you can delete it, but you can certainly rename it. Okay, so let me actually jump into the ads manager right quick, and let me show you how to do that. Again, I'm not entirely sure if you can delete it, but you can certainly rename it so as not to use it. Okay, so super simple. Let me actually go in screen share. Okay, so we're here on the sum of pixels, and basically what you can do is you go to the events manager in your business manager and you click here, boom, and you can rename the pixel. As simple as that. So you can rename it something like screw that pixel, do not use. Okay, something like that. But yeah, you basically can do this and rename the pixel. Again, I'm not entirely sure if you can delete a pixel, but you can certainly go ahead and rename it. That's how you do it. Okay, cool. So let's see the other question from Joe. He's asking, is there a way to spy on a competitor or find out where they're advertising, what interest in Facebook? Okay, so great question. So the library, the Facebook ads library, which is my go-to solution for spying, quote unquote. There's no such thing as spying anymore because, it's like, you're in the library. So everything's public in one way, shape, or another. So let me actually pick, I don't know, let's go with Grant and let's see what they're doing. Okay, so let me actually show you this. So I'm going in the library here and I'm searching for Grant, right? And here I'm filtering by Argentina, and he doesn't have anything in Argentina. So that gives me to think that they're not doing any worldwide targeting, right? So on this case, let me actually switch to the US and see what comes up. Okay, so here we go. So he is doing some ads right here. Okay, he's doing some ads on the US. Now, funny enough, let me actually click on learn more. Let's see what happens. Oh, he's promoting 10xwebclass.com, which is pretty cool. All right. So this is cool. So he has this little video and posting comments what your dream job is, and then he's also promoting how to get your dreamjob.com. So this is pretty cool. Okay, this is kind of what I like to do. But the point here is that if you go to see ad details, Facebook is showing you a lot of additional stuff, okay? Specifically not on this ad, but in some ads, it will show you, let me actually see, because in some ads, it will actually show you who they're targeting. Let's see if it will show up here. It's not showing up for some reason. It might be that Facebook is updating this, but let's see ad details. Or maybe it needs to have like a specific amount of, amount of impressions. So let's see. Can I see this? Copy that link. Well, I mean, it's not working. So, but anyways, like like I saw on some ads, I think that it needs to have a specific amount of impressions. And on some ads right here, it will show you, who they're targeting, the demographics, the targeting, like everything. I'm not entirely sure about interests, but it can show you that, okay? This is basically what I use, buddy. Like, I don't use anything else to spy. Like, I know that they're out there. There's some good tools. But like Social Ad Spy is one of them. Spy Scout is another one. But, I haven't used them in a while. Basically, I just go back to the library. Because at the end of the day, we're basically all targeting the same people, right? It's all a matter of the creative and all of that. So, all right, cool. So, let's see. Okay, so we have another question from Joe. Thank you for your question, Joe. Let's see. Recently came up across a competitor who is offering a 27 product that was supposedly offered for $297. Have you seen that model working versus putting good content and marketing out there? Okay, Joe, great question. So I'm pretty sure that that's an acquisition funnel right there. Okay, so the 27 versus 297, it's an acquisition funnel. So an acquisition funnel works like this, and you probably know this, but you have a low entry product, right? So you have a low entry product, which is anywhere between 7 to 27 or 37, right? And then you have a sales page right here, and then it goes to an order form. So it goes to an order form, and then in the order form, you might have an order bump for $37, and then you have an OTO for $97, and then you might have another OTO for $197. Right? And then you have the thank you page. Boom. So that's basically your funnel right there. Now, an acquisition funnel works in a way that you will run the ads to this low entry, and then you will have an average order value here. Let's say that the average order value, AOV, is $50, right? So on the ads, you want to get as many buyers as you can for under $50, right? So as long as you're getting buyers for under $50, then you're basically making money on the front end or breaking even. So that's an acquisition funnel. Now, here, one of the things that I saw as a pricing structure or as a pricing anchoring is that they will say $297, now selling for $27. And that, but if you go through the funnel, they will have this stuff. They will have this stuff up and running as well. All right, so that is something to consider. That is called an acquisition funnel, and I talk extensively about acquisition funnels, and I love acquisition funnels for Facebook ads. But this is something that you wanna consider. Like whenever you're seeing an offer running from the ads, $7, $17, $27, up to $37, it's basically this stuff on the back end. Now another OTO sometimes will be a continuity program. So it can be an OTO for a continuity, let's say $20 a month or something like that. So that is basically the deal. But the main point, the main thing that you want to consider here is the average order value. Okay, so this is your main metric. So whenever you're acquiring customers for under $50, that's where you know you're winning. You're basically acquiring customers at a break-even or better position, which is pretty cool. So yeah, Joe, I would actually go ahead and buy their product to see what's on the back end. So $27, I would actually go ahead and spend those $27 to see what's on the back end for sure. I've done it several times. Okay, cool. Let's see. How can you be so awesome, Petru? By the way, we hit 100K this month. Thanks for your help. Let's go, Petru, my man. My man, Petru. Okay, so let me tell you guys about Petru. Petru, he's an amazing human being, number one. But also, number two, he's helping people become coders in his country, in Romania. And we've been working together. So that's awesome, brother. That's awesome. I'm really happy about that. And he's been crushing it. And he's super smart dude. And also, I'm really proud of him because he's an executor, okay? He's an executor. He's building his team. So here's to great things, brother. That's awesome. Thank you for dropping by. All right, cool. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we have up in here. All right, cool. All right, guys, so I don't see any more questions. I'll give you guys like another minute. By the way, we have this class going. It's called Facebook troubleshooting masterclass. So if you're having issues with your Facebook ads being disapproved, if you're having issues with your Facebook ads not delivering, if you're having issues with that type of stuff, go to hernanvazquez.com/disapprovals. The link is on Marketing Atlas Show, so it's hernanvazquez.com/disapprovals, and you will be able to actually take a look at it. It's on sale right now because we're recording it, and we're having a decent amount of people jumping in, and it's pretty awesome. And I really do appreciate all of you guys that are jumping in the class. It makes me super happy. Okay, cool. So let's see. All right, guys. So I don't see any more questions. Thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit. Thank you. I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions coming up, you can always drop them here, marketingatlasshow.com. If you have any additional questions, go to hernanvazquez.com/Facebook to join my free Facebook group. And I'll see you guys really, really soon. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Take it easy.